It's 5:33 and the White House is weighing its options as the prospect grows of military action against the Syrian government. The discussions come days after what's now widely believed to have been the regime's use of chemical weapons against civilians. Dan Edwards live with what possible action the U.S. could take.
Washington and its allies are carefully saying they do not want to get involved in Syria's civil war, that this will simply be a punitive action so that the use of chemical weapons does not go unnoticed and unchallenged. The leader of the Free Syrian Army told NBC News that he hopes that 3 days of military strikes will be just enough to topple the regime, weakening Bashar Assad's grip, allowing entrenched Syrian rebels to finish their mission and drive him from power. He also said to do that, the rebels will launch their own offensive in conjunction with a Western military action. He says the rebels have already begun to stockpile ammunition as more new ammunition is arriving. Now, the problem, however, is there are many different rebel factions operating in Syria. Only a few of them are friendly to the United States, leaving many to wonder what will happen to U.S. troops in Syria if Assad is toppled. But the consensus is growing. Something needs to be done so the suffering in the Syrian people can stop.
There is no doubt who is responsible for this heinous use of chemical weapons in Syria. The Syrian regime.
A United States attack apparently is necessary really to send a message to Assad and others in the region who may be tempted also to use these weapons of mass destruction.
Well, meanwhile, U.S. intelligence agencies are preparing to release intercepted communications aimed at proving Assad perpetrated a large-scale chemical weapons attack on civilians. Administration officials argue that Assad's actions pose a direct threat to U.S. national security that gives Obama potential legal authorization to strike without authorization from the United Nations or Congress. Reporting live, Dan Edwards, 2 News Today, working for you.